Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Lord of the Rings Online. I'm Drake Adams, and we're Nilin, standing here in front of Lorniel, where we last left off. We defeated some emissaries from different regions. It was a Dourhand dwarf, a goblin, man. Collected items of Golidir's in hopes that it's going to buoy his spirits and kind of rekindle his flame to help fight against the darkness, but he's still very distraught, which makes some sense about losing his daughter. So we'll see what Lorniel has for us next. We have a pending alert. Oh, these lockbox keys. No, not doing that. We have these items from last time. I think it's new. Traveler's Steelbound Loot Box. You need a black steel key to open it, which is pretty rare and kind of expensive. So we're probably not going to be using that unless we're like kind of... I think it's good when you're endgame level. But for now, they're probably just going to clutter up our boxes, so maybe we can sell them? I don't know what they would sell for. But I'll keep my eye down and see if people start selling them, and then we can get an idea of what their value is. But for now, let's go ahead and continue on with the main quest here.
Would you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
What hope remains to Golidir must lie with his own people. It may be that they can repair this gear or somehow draw from it something that may renew Golidir. Take this equipment to the hidden ranger encampment in Estelden in the North Downs. I'm sure you have been there before. Tell them Lorniel of Aragion sent you. Time is wasting for Golidir. Well, good thing for us is we can just fly there. Those wardens have... This is so weird. I'm not used to this little gap here. I was like, I don't know if they added it with the recent update, or if, you know, it was always here, but somehow we were transporting like past it without even using it, like skipping over it. Who knows? But let's travel back to Estelden, which we should have. Yeah, there we go. Muster. He's mustering all of his flying powers. Muster more. Got it. That was a pretty good muster. Okay, so back in Estelden in the North Downs. I like it. Let me get a little sip there whilst we wait for the action. Click back our run speed. Seems like there's a little bit of lag. We're probably still loading the area up a bit. We're sticking with our blue line for now because, yeah, as we can tell, blue line is definitely stronger. Red line, you know, it can kill certain things quick, but our survivability is just way too important. Oh, actually, he's going to be outside. I was getting ready to go inside.
How can I be of service?
Golidir's equipment? I will help however I can. Yes. I believe I can repair the damage to this mail shirt, but repairing the shield and the sword is beyond my ability. I think that one of the armor smiths here in Estelden will be able to help. Go and take the sword and shield to Toram. While you do this, I will set to work on the shirt. To Toram. Where would Toram be? Maybe in the craft hall? See if there's anything. Doesn't look like... That'd be my guess. I can't remember there being builders or any kind of places for doing armor work outside of that, unless it's up there. No, it's a sentry. So let's check in here and see if this is where we will find someone who can work on the shield and sword, because there's workbenches and stuff. No, guild halls. Okay. I guess it's wrong. So maybe he's up front? Let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the town. Kind of curious what's up here though. Let's just take a little ride. Oh, and it just ends. It just drops. Glad they built that. It's very helpful. Stairs that go nowhere. Okay. Perhaps there were a couple crafting areas up here that we just couldn't use, and the guy will be standing by it. Oh, there he is. There he is. Can we actually use this? No, it doesn't look like it's usable for the player. It's just for the NPCs.
How can I be of service?
So Guladir lives. It is an amazing thing. I had thought him long dead, yet another victim of Angmar. It is a shame, though, that his freedom was won at a price of his daughter's life. Lorniel was a gift, beautiful in spirit and form. What a shame. I've gone on too long. Let me see that sword and shield. I will do what I can to help Guladir. The sword looks of elf make. The shield, though, that's something I can't repair. Might not be able to repair the elf make item. We will need an elf.
What do you need?
Well, the shield was not a problem, although I've never seen one quite like it. This was not Guladir's shield. It is much older and bears the markings of the South Kingdom. Very interesting. Whatever the case, it will serve him well. The sword, though, well, that is another matter. It was forged by the elves long ago and is beyond my ability to repair. I am sorry, but I have done what I can. Perhaps Dervun will have another thought of how to repair Guladir's sword. Cool. That's one down. Let's work on the other two. Dervun, what can you do about the sword here? Fortunately, without too much difficulty, I've been able to repair the shirt. I'm disappointed, though, that Torum was unable to repair the sword. At least he was able to repair the shield. It is interesting that the shield you found was not Guladir's, but is of the South Kingdom. It is quite a mystery, but one that must be solved another time, I suppose. Returning to the sword. If we already have it reforged, I can think of but one place where the elf smiths are sufficient skill to repair it. That is probably Rivendell.
How can I be of service?
Here, take Guladir's gear, travel to Rivendell and speak with Master Elrond. I doubt not that he will be able to assist you. His smiths are among the greatest of the elf smiths of this day. Do not tarry here. If this will help to renew Guladir's broken spirit, then you must make haste to Rivendell. Man, this is a perfect quest chain for a warden. I feel bad for people who ran this back in the day as a hobbit minstrel or like a hobbit guardian with no sort of teleporting capabilities. But we have teleport, so to Rivendell we go. Just first, hold on, let me check the ground here. Can we muster something? Maybe. Okay, yep, there we go. At least the music's gonna change. Alright, it's much better. This is what we need after all that Angmar stuff last couple episodes. Even the North Downs had a kind of a dreary little tone to it. We can use this beautifulness, this lightheartedness a little bit. Raise our spirits and our hopes. Alright, Elrond. We come to you yet again, seeking help and assistance. Going to the last homely house. Is it, I think what is the whole phrase or saying? Is it the last homely house west of the mountains or west of something? It's like, because I mean, for people who don't, know the books, have read it well, that last homely house is kind of a odd saying, but yeah, I think it's the concept of if you're coming from the west, sorry, a little diversion here. If we're coming from, whoa, where are we now? Okay, oh yeah, we're over here. Yeah, so all this land, Eriador, is a bit more safer than going east and towards Mordor and such, right? Gondor and all the other places, Rohan, who's dealing with all this horribleness. But yeah, as you go further east, Elrond's house is, I guess, supposed to be the last safe place, the last homely house, like before you get to all the craziness towards Mordor. And the realm of men, Rohan and Gondor and all those dark times. So, we're definitely going to take solace being in this place and see what help you can give us. Oh yeah, we have a forward as well. Let's check the forward and see what if it...
Dark.
Whoa, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, let's not check the forward. We can do that at a different time. Let's finish on with this.
Hope is not in vain.
Ah, Nilin, your tale saddens me, for I know Goladir, and he was a good man. It pleases me to know that he lives, but it grieves me that this false king was able to break him so. That a wraith has returned in power in Angmar troubles me even more. I've never heard of Mordirith. That is a mystery upon which I must dwell. Now go to Hemeldir, my chief smith, and instruct him to reforge Goladir's sword. You will find him near Imladris's forges. That's interesting that Elrond hasn't heard of this guy, Mordirith. I guess he must be created solely for this game? That's perhaps? Because, you know, Elrond's like one of the oldest people in this realm. Probably second to Gandalf and Bombadil. And being a lore master, you'd think he would know all about all the evil spirits and doings that are going on, so surprised that he doesn't know of him. I guess Mordirith doesn't have anything to do with Morgoth. The names are very similar, so one would kind of think that maybe one's a pupil, like Mordirith is a pupil of Morgoth. I hope I'm saying the Morgoth one right, because I don't know, when I was reading the Silmarillion, like, I didn't finish it, I gotta go back to it. But remember, like, basically the predecessor to Sauron, if I'm not mistaken, is Morgoth. You guys can correct me, please do, because I'm always interested to get more of the lore and look into things. But yeah, so when I first heard that name, Mordirith, I was like, oh snap, is that one of his guys? One of his dudes? But it still could be. Maybe just Elrond hasn't heard of him. I find that a bit unlikely. And I don't even know if we're going the right way. I see a ring over here. Let me just double check. Oh, it's just a random ring. It's a random quest.
Will you lend me your ear?
Talk to Elrond. Ooh, stirrings in Helagrod. Okay. I'm assuming, yeah, we can just go to the forges and it'll be right there. What's that? Oh wait, that's the right way. I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was that way, but I can't see anything. Oh, there's a lot of people over here. I feel like there's more here than there used to be. Kinship, notary. Yeah, it looks a bit more action-packed than before. Hemeldir.
Still-eyed Melon.
Master Elrond requires his sword to be reforged? Very well. It is a minor essay in elfcraft. It will not take long. But what is this? I dare say the shield did not belong to your friend Goladir. This shield is far older, from near the fall of the North Kingdom. It is also from Gondor, not the North. Indeed, it looks familiar. I seem to recall it's like among the royal line of Gondor. I will speak to Master Elrond about this later. For now, I will turn my hand to the task required of me. Well, who cares where the shield comes from? Just hook up this blade. Looks like Lionel's blade. Thundercats. Yep, dip it back in there, get it nice and hot there. It doesn't look like he's doing much special craft work. It's pretty standard to me. Maybe the forge that they're heating in is of special elven make. with spells and magics in it.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Oh, this guy swears. Hail, friend, and sweet Melan. The work is done, Nilin. It resembles the weapon from which it was birthed, but I believe it will better serve its master. Taken out to Master Elrond for his approval. Right away. That'd be cool if I could see it in my inventory. The reforged sword. I'd want to check it out, see what it's doing. Well, let's go this way. But it's not there. I mean, look at all this food we have. 30 salted food. Maybe we can... Oh, we have some longer lasting ones too. Whoa! I'll say maybe we can consolidate these some. There we go. So 50 and 7. That's better. Trying to clear up our inventory whenever possible. I don't think if there's anything else to really consolidate at the moment. You're welcome, sweet Melan. Take this sword, it's complete. Take it to Master Elrond. Yes. Imagine if you were to get the audiobooks of The Lord of the Rings, and that's how the reader did all elven voices. I'd probably take the audiobooks back. I'll take it back to like the bookstore. Like, no, I can't do this. Well, young Frodo, sit by our campfire. There are evil things about, dark things. Yes. Sing us a song, Frodo. All right, here we go.
Dark days are coming.
Yeah, that's better. That's how very strong elven lord should sound. As always, Helmdir's mastery shows forth in the work of his hand. This sword shall henceforth be known as Dunakar, Avenger of the West, for it shall avenge the death of Lorniel, daughter of Goladir.
Hope
There you
is
go.
not in vain.
That gives him a little bit of hope then. Avenge his daughter. Dunakar is a fine sword, and I foresee that one day the steward of Angmar will rue its reforging. Go now. Return to Lérdan and bring him Goladir's gear. I hope that Goladir will see his despair for what it is, the machinations of the enemy. Lérdan awaits you at Gath Forthnir in Angmar. That he does. Oh wow, this is glowing like a quest now. Huh.
A strange fate brings you hither.
I wonder what quest this is. Let's get it just so it's in our quest log, and then we'll know exactly where to find it later. Welcome, Nilin. I'm pleased to see you well. This is a safe journey for no one, not even doughty men or dwarves or elves, and for a halfling to come so far is commendable. A small company will soon be setting forth on a mission of great secrecy to combat the lengthening shadow of evil that spreads across the land. I am loath to speak in detail of this errand, but know that it will do a great hurt to the enemies of this age if they succeed. Several of your people have chosen to be a part of this company. Even now they prepare to depart. I ask that you aid these halflings with their preparations. You are of their kind and may lend them courage for the task ahead. You'll find them in a room on the first floor of my house, the lodgings of Bilbo Baggins. Aid them as you can, for much depends on their courage. That's kind of cool. I wonder if this quest would be available for non-hobbits, and they just have different wording. It would be really sweet if this was only for hobbits. So, so it's a volume 2. So I guess it's just a way for us to skip ahead. Since we're still on volume 1, assuming we're going to get to this, so we won't do it yet. Well, good that we have it though. And now, back to Forthnir. Go forth! Far near. Oh, I guess we'll just call it Forthnir. We've traveled a lot of distance so far in this episode, having done so little. Okay, we just go straight south this time. Not being a knucklehead like last time. Okay.
Grey is the shadow upon my eye.
You have returned, Nilin. What news? The sword has been reforged? Dunakar it is named? Yes. Feel the virtue within it. And what did you say about the shield? It is not Goladir's? It shall have to make do. Take the gear to Goladir in his quarters. Whose shield is it? Oh, that silly quest with all the... No. Oh look, the door's open already. I wonder if someone just came through here recently. Oh yeah. That's so interesting. Leave me be.
What can I do for you?
Oh, that's weird. Just being by him gives us dread. What is this? My mail shirt? I thought it was lost forever. And this shield, it is not mine, but is a thing of wondrous beauty. But this sword, is this my sword? It was forged long ago by the elves of Rivendell, an heirloom of my family. I thought it lost forever, but now it is returned as Dunakar. It is well named, Avenger of the West. Indeed, it will avenge my daughter. There we go.
My time has come.
There we go. Wait, guy's still here? Level 47? Oh, I wonder if we could do the quest together. That'd be kind of cool. It is time for vengeance, or the time for vengeance is at hand. Despite the strength you have seen within Angmar's bosom, it is a strength which may falter quickly. Mordirith, the false king, is a creature of great power, but I believe he may be hindered, if not destroyed altogether. I will return to Carn Dum and face Mordirith. It is time to cut the iron crown from the head of the serpent. I would ask that you stand with me. Together we will pass into the vile city and face Mordirith in the throne room of Carn Dum. Gather what companions and supplies you need. The fight ahead will be terrible. Choose to undertake a solo. You receive inspiration, but the challenge will be great. Oh no. We're totally fine. We're totally fine. Let's go ahead and do this with that inspiration buff.
Dunakar will bring my vengeance.
Here we go. Oh, look at him. He's ready to go.
Heartened by the gift of Dunakar from Elrond of Rivendell, Goladir prepares to assail Carn Dum and drive the sword into the unseen heart of Mordirith, the murderous steward of Angmar. Courage may bring hope, but a thirst for vengeance could spell doom.
Nice. So I guess it's pronounced Carn Dum. I always called it Carn Dum. Good to know. Toss that on. Never surrender. Little galaxy quest. Never give up. Never surrender. Let's go ahead and just eat some random things. Get our grub on. Do we have some random Lembas? Where's the other Lembas? Screw it. We'll eat it now and then it'll show us the way. Oh no, I guess we used up the long-lasting Lembas. Go ahead and use some Masterful Mashes. I think that's all we really need right now.
How can I be of service?
Seems my long imprisonment in Cairn, Doom has served us well. We have come far into the Witch King's keep unnoticed. It would be folly to think, though, that our fortune will hold. Already, Mordirith may be aware of our presence. Steel yourself for the battle ahead. I have few words of advice to offer you other than to warn you that Mordirith is a master of trickery and illusion. He will try to break your resolve with his words. Do not let him. Keep to your hope and trust your companions. Shall we go? Let's go. Let's do it. Greet. Oh, so after spending so much time in my care, I'm surprised you have returned so quickly, Goladir. Have you spent so little time in mourning your daughter? Villain! I would have died in her place. It would have been better for you if I had. I can see that you have learned nothing from all my patient instruction. Perhaps simply viewing others through the Palantir was not enough. Come now, Goladir, let your lessons continue. Oh my god, it's gonna be a lot of talking. Okay. Do you wish to join these countless failures and death? A lot of exposition. There we go. Oh, so are these ghost guys gonna follow us through the thing? That's kind of cool. Alright. Getting a slow start. Just kind of getting ready. Getting geared up. Whoa, they are taking away a lot of health. Whoa. I think it's all those fears, so we have to watch those. Cool. So we have a D, kill dudes in Carn Dum. Let's see here. Some sought glory, some sought freedom from Angmar's yoke, others revenge. However, no matter what drove them, what flame burned in their hearts, that flame was extinguished. There's a couple more guys here. Take it nice and slow. Whoa. Oh, we let him get that off? That's fine. Nice, and we're getting rep for this too. Even I, dear Golodir, learned the folly of opposing the Witch King. A lesson I learned from his very hand. As he instructed me, all was torn away. Thoughts of family, of brothers in arms, of friends and companions. Once my lessons were complete, the man I had been was gone. Even I, one of the Witch King's greatest foes, had become but his servant, a steward upon his throne. Oh. There we go. Oh. Big kick. Nice. Got a new deed. Oh. Oh, actually I have to kill those things too. Let's go ahead and use a hope token. Oh. Right as we said it too. There's more fear. Can I do it? Okay, there you go. And now Mordirith sits upon his throne as steward of the Witch King's realm. Where is he? Enough of your illusions and lessons. But father, there's one last lesson to be taught. Oh, he's not gonna have to fight his daughter. No, you are not her, another illusion. Does it change all that has been lost in your futile attempts to shatter the Iron Crown? Mother was lost, friends uncounted slain. And for what? Only for you to see your beloved daughter lying dead before the gates of Carn Dum. Give up in this vain pursuit, father. It is folly to hold to your hope. There is no shame in surrendering when you have lost so very much. My friends, please help me dispel this horrible illusion. I wonder, can I just like slap? I'll try to slap the dude. I did, I slapped him on the cheek. Aw, that's really sad though. He's crying and she's crying. Aw. What a dark little game this is. The shadow shall take you, father. Okay. Take her down. There we go. Well, Golodir, it seems nothing will make you see the truth in my words. And if my words cannot convince you of the folly of challenging Angmar, falling in battle before me will. Ooh, red. He's deflecting. Okay, I'll just say, is he deflecting it because we have to do something, or is it because of my level? It might be the level. Yeah, we got a lot. You see, Goladier, I cannot be harmed. You are wrong, Mordirith. The light of Dunakar, Avenger of the West, shall strike you down. Nice. Still deflecting a lot of this. Try about drop some bleeds on him. Maybe some debuffs will help. Oh man, my life is going down a lot. I think there's a lot of lag that's causing the issues with the. Get a little restoration there. Let's heal that. And we need to back up and stop taking some hits for a bit and heal up. Well, I wonder what that fear is. I'm gonna look at it the next time it pops up, because I think it's hurting us a lot. Can we hit him? Oh no. Our health is going down. I don't think this does it do a percentage? Okay, yeah, it does a percentage, which is good. I was say, and we still have it, right? Can never surrenders there. So we should be fine unless we get one-shotted. Well, this is pretty tough for us. Okay, now it's time to go to work. Drop some bleeds on him if we can. He's still deflecting so much because he's just at 5 levels above us. Yo, when is this gonna pop in? We're at 5%. Like, come on now. I don't know what I have to do to get this to hit. But it's a little frustrating. Okay. Probably just gotta let Goladier take him down. I think we might slay him before we even get to that never surrender pop. There you go, pop that so he damages himself. Actually, let's switch to assailment. Come on, take him down. Come on, he's gotta be close. We're not doing any damage right now, huh? Okay. Okay, switch for close work. We got a little health up. Purge that. Gosh. Thanks for nothing, never surrender. Jeez. This is impossible. Ugh. That's elven justice. Where now are your words, false king? False king? I'm more justly a king than he who sits on the throne before me. Let us be done, Goladier. In the end, your victory here matters not. So be it. With the light of Dunakar, I strike thee down, false king. No! I have but one last reserve of strength, Goladier. You have done well, but the light of your blade was not enough. I'll leave you now. Perhaps, Goladier, we will meet again. Base coward. Yeah, you're yellow.
What do you need?
Mordirith the coward has escaped us. But did you notice that the blade of Dunakar was still lodged within his breast? I wager the pain of that blade light shall be a constant reminder of the evil he has committed. While my revenge is not yet complete, I would wager there will be others who will complete this task. For now, I can take solace in that fact. A moment, someone approaches. Look, the gate opens to the east. Oh, you have done well, young ones. Sara Oakheart? Old woman, who are you? What are you doing here? Your questions will be answered in time. But for now, Know that you have done me a great favor. She just smacked the heck out of us? What the heck? A great favor indeed. Get back here. Stupid Sara Oakheart. She has taken the Palantir. It's gone with no way to follow her. Fear that we shall hear from that old woman again, and sooner than we would wish it.
Greetings.
What an unsettling end to our battle. Fear that there's much more than the old woman than we see upon the surface. However, we cannot deal with the matter now. We should leave her here before we are overrun with Angmarim or their servants. We should tarry here no longer. Are you prepared to leave? I will show you the secret ways out of Carn Dum and back to Gothforthner.
The gift of Dunakar, Avenger of the West, renewed Golodir's spirit, and with the sword he avenged the death of his daughter. But though Mordirith was weakened, he was not destroyed, retreating to nurse his hurts and plot revenge. How will this help us in our struggles? Will Sauron maintain control, or will another power claim Angmar?
The heck? Sara Oakheart? Get out of here.
I fear we have not seen the last of the false king.
Mordirith has been weakened, though not destroyed. The way, though, is open for others to finally throw down his false king. I wish that it had been I who had driven that foul creature back into shadow, but it is enough to have done what I have. I ask that if you do return to Carn Dum, finish the work that we started. Strike down Mordirith. Although a creature such as he cannot be entirely destroyed, for he can simply recloak. Such a loss for him will be a great victory for the free peoples of Eriador. Still, there is more I would ask of you. A phial of swirling waters. Let's see, how is this? Not a lot of fate, physical mitigation, armament's pretty good. We have more morale and vitality might, so what we have is already better. Anything cool here? Medium, yeah, a little more agility, a lot more vitality. This looks pretty good for us, actually. The Foe of Mordirith. Ooh, a light damage weapon. I wonder if that would be good for us to have. I mean, this armor is an upgrade. It gives us a lot more vitality right off the bat. But we're going to get more armor soon. And this has light damage. But we have light damage on like our javelins and stuff. So yeah, let's take the gear.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Nice. This victory is an important one, though not as complete as I had first hoped. However, even this victory will give us a brief reprieve from the onslaught of the enemy. I would ask that news of our success be brought to my chieftain Aragorn, son of Arathorn. You have met him, then? He is at Rivendell? Go, then. Speak with my lord Aragorn in one of the guest rooms along the road that winds up the southern slope of the Vale of Imladris. Tell him of our deeds. Alright. We can actually go ahead and do that now. Let's see, how does this look? Is it good? It's like whatever, huh? Let's see, chests, red. Oh, okay, yeah. This is kind of like the one that we were saving, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty nice. Okay. And it's also a good one. Let's see how much. So right now we're at, whoa, 10,000 morale. I think because of this hope token. Let's drop this on and see how much it boosts up. Oh wow, we gained 600 health. Okay. Back to Rivendell. Fortunately, this phial of swirling waters can't really help us. But, you know, maybe it can quench our thirst if we start walking across some, like, dry, desert-like areas. Perhaps when we go through the dead marshes, we'll crack open that bad boy. Take a couple swigs, couple pulls from it. And the phial of swirling waters quenches your thirst. Alright, so we did some good stuff out in Carn Dum. Guess there's still more that you can do there. I'm assuming that's probably going to be like a raid or something, because like, oh, I wasn't able to finish the job, but maybe some others can. You and a group, go do it. So that is a possibility. We'll see what Aragorn has to say. Let's see if he's impressed by our deeds. There's Legolas and Gimli still hanging about. Aren't you guys supposed to be setting off on a journey by now?
You have earned great praise.
So, Golodir did not perish, and the shadow of Ingmar is, for the moment at least, weakened. I am of a mind that even if Mordirith does finally fall, he may someday return, or another shadow of the enemy will take his place. Still, your efforts were valiant and deserving of praise, Nilin. Your name will not be forgotten by the Dunedain of the North. Nice. And he gives us some trinkets for our trouble. Don't really need that. Might Vitality, a dagger. It's not horrible, not great. What is this? A club. We do actually get extra damage for clubs. I think technically this would be a much better weapon for us. Let's see. Agility's a little less, might's less, and no vitality. So now, yeah, I guess this spear is still super strong, but
Greetings.
we'll take that. And let's see. Ooh, we got a deed complete. Ooh, we completed Shadows of Ingmar. Nice. 20 LOTRO points. And we have Nilin, A Light from the Shadow. That is a pretty sick title. Which one do we have right now? Oh, Ward of Justice. It's not as sick as Ward of Justice. Alright, sweet. And it looks like we have the foreword for book 9. Hold on, how does that... What were your... Oh, okay. So, volume 2. So this is still probably volume 1 then. We're still not on volume 2 yet. But we're almost there. I guess we will start that off next episode then. Sweet. So, we did Shadows of Ingmar. I guess the main quest line, at least, in the Ingmar region. There's still a lot of quests that we could still do, and probably some side like raids and stuff. But we're helping or making our impact felt, and we'll see where Aragorn, Gandalf, and Elrond wish us to lend our aid next. Until next time, as always, I've been Dre Gothams, and you guys have been great. Take care.